How you doing?
How you doing?
Good.
Excuse me.
You got your ID on you?
It's right there. I'm sorry, is there a problem?
Yeah. Where'd your friend go?
My cousin?
Yeah.
I'm assuming to the car. I'm sorry, is there a problem?
Yeah. Where'd she go?
Hey. What's the issue?
Well, she just left without you. Where'd she go?
She went back to, I'm actually supposed to be leaving now because I had to go pick up, my nephew, but what's going on?
Okay. Where'd she go to?
I just said to the car, sir, what is going on again?
She got in a car in the middle of the road.
I'm sorry, in the middle of the road?
Yeah, when she saw me, she ran out of here.
Okay. So they left me?
Yeah.
So I'm here.
Maybe a negative on a signal 4 digit message.
I don't even have my phone on me.
Okay. Just hang up. What's your name? Serenity?
Serenity, yes.
Okay.
6106. The subject
Can I
is
meet with her?
heading eastbound on Bay. This is back towards the shelter now. There is a caseworker that's following her.
Hi, how you doing?
How you doing?
Oh, yeah, you can slide that phone.
What's that?
So here's the check. You can slide that phone. So Jim Milford, I told him to call me. He's our corporate security.
Okay.
So the other day we've had a very similar, we get these similar situations all the time where it's kind of like what happens is they get these fraudulent checks. They put enough money in the account to try to cash the check against it. And then they appear fraudulent. So we had one the other day that came in yesterday.
Was it the same group?
A different girl, but I imagine it's like the same, probably the same group. But
At your branch.
what was that?
At your branch.
Yeah, there was another girl here yesterday, and she went to Gulfgate. She left here, she went to Gulfgate, and they called the police. So now
Okay.
she's here. We got information from another branch that said that she was there. And what's been happening is they have a bunch of different checks. So I don't know about this one specifically, but it's usually like the same thing. So, hang on, I got my
Touch 6109.
my corporate security wanted to know when you were here, so let me
Ten-four.
him. Because he's got the information from another branch. They just said be on the lookout, because what they do is they hit all the branches.
Yeah.
And then they have different checks. So, and then we were trying to stall her, and that's when he came in, that kid, and he's like, what's taking so long? And I was just trying to stall her. You know?
Okay. Was that a male or female? I couldn't tell.
Oh, I don't know. I thought it was a boy.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
What the little
Yeah,
braids? Oh,
I think it
I
might have
don't
been a
know.
girl.
I'm sorry. I thought it was a boy. I didn't really.
So explain to me one more time. You were saying they were putting money into the account.
So what they do is they have an account with us, right? So they deposit cash in, and then they get these fraudulent checks payable to them, and they must steal the checks or whatever, because they have different ones, and they go around. So they put money in, say, let's say she deposited $900 today or whatever, right? So what they do is they come around and they cash these checks because it looks like they have enough to cover the check. So they cash the check, they pull out the money, and then they're gone. And they hit all the branches in the area, all of our branches. And they have different checks. Now this isn't a Regions check, so I don't know, but hang on, hang on, I'm trying to call Jim. So he called the other branch, so he knows. Hang on 1 second.
Cover 61.
9-7.
I was just gonna call
Touch
here now.
6406 or 6408.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
The right number is on the call. Walter Street. Stand by from earlier. Can you advise?
Yeah, you're fine. So just to
What are we seeing
Confirm.
going on here, ma'am? I'm kind of
Yeah. So it's a pretty common thing that happens at the banks. So they have an account with us. So there's like a ring.
them or
She does.
okay.
Yeah, so they have like a ring of people, and what they do is they deposit like cash in the account, like $900.
Okay.
They got multiple checks. I don't know if you can see this when I can show you a picture. I couldn't print it any better, but she went to Cortez Road at like earlier today at like 12.
1 o'clock today.
Okay.
And she had a completely different check for $743. So what they try to do is they say, what's my available balance? Oh, I have $900 in there, so they know that they have $900. sometimes banks don't know any better, and what they'll do is they'll cash the check against the $900, saying that they have better coverage.
We're kind of wondering though how they're. Do you have any idea how they're getting these checks?
I mean, does this Sharon Jones report this check stolen, or is it is it?
Well, Lisa Francis is calling me because there's a different check that she had, so it's
Is that
a
this one
completely
right
different
here?
person, yeah. So I don't, she's gonna give me the details on that one.
And is that one a branch member?
I haven't called and verified this one yet, but, hang on, let me show you.
So Surrender has an account with you.
Oh,
Okay. She's claiming.
see this check? So Lisa, the branch manager, who, they always look like, it's almost like the same handwriting, it has the same thing. Yesterday that came in,
Okay.
they hit all of our locations, so they hit 3 or 4 locations with 3 or 4 different checks. They're trying to get us to cash it, and then they pull their 900 out, and then they skip down, and then they're gone.
1 second, if you
We'll
don't
go get you a
mind.
brochure. Yeah.
Let's hook her up real quick. I'm gonna bring her back in here, and then if you want to step out, I'm just gonna question her.
Somebody is around the bayside?
Let's say that for me. Turn around. Hold on 1 second. Jay, yeah, we're gonna step in here real
Go
quick.
in.
Hold on 1 second. There, hold on.
6 guys.
Okay. So, I'm gonna assume you know what's going on. I'm gonna read you your Miranda rights real quick.
It's not mine.
Okay, hold on.
What's not yours?
What's in my purse?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
What's funny?
Nothing, man.
I'm gonna read you your Miranda warning, okay?
Okay.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to an attorney and have him or her present with you before and during any questioning. If you cannot afford to hire an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you at no cost to you, before and during questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer my questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you?
Yes, sir.
Having these rights in mind, you wish to talk to us.
I'm sorry, say it one more time.
Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us?
No. I would like to have, like, a family member or something with me.
How old are you?
18.
Okay, you're an adult.
I know.
Okay.
I have a sister-in-law that works at a correctional facility. I would like to get in contact with her.
Well, here's what's going to happen. You're going to be going to jail today, okay? Regarding what's going on here, if you'd like to talk,
But I'm still gonna go to jail.
yes, you're right.
How am I, like, what's gonna happen to me?
Well, you're going to go to jail. You're going to be booked, and
Like with grown-ass women?
yes, you're an adult.
Okay, what if they beat me up or something?
You'll be protected.
Protected.
Were your friends going to come back and get you, or were they going
I
somewhere else?
don't know what's happening. Where the fuck I was left.
What was that?
It was the
Oh,
chief.
jeez.
That's it.
Well, do you want to explain to her what she's being charged with?
You're being charged with uttering a forged instrument. This check right here does not belong to you and was not written to you, correct?
Well, I'm
Okay, well that's what you're being charged with.
And now I'm gonna
Okay.
be charged with a gun because they put a gun in my purse.
They put a what? Holy shit, they did. Yep, they did. Do you want to tell us about this?
I think I was.
You were set up?
I think I was.
You were set up?
I don't know. I'm just going along with
Hey, I'm gonna make a phone call.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Can we please call somebody
Yep.
for me?
Hey, a bullet just fell down there. You want to grab that for me? Yep. Okay, so you wanted a lawyer. You didn't want to speak. So now, we're not asking you any questions, okay?
Well, what questions are you going to ask me?
I can't ask them because you already determined you did not want to speak to us.
No, I don't want this to happen like this.
Well, this is happening at this point. I can
Okay,
tell
what do
you
you want
what.
to ask me about answer?
So at this point, so I'll tell you.
Please don't talk to me like this. I'm not a bad kid.
Okay. Okay, first of all, you're a young woman now. You're not a kid at all.
Yes, sir, I understand. Please.
We spoke to. No, don't ask questions. I'm not.
Can you get a piece of paper off that desk?
Please do. I apologize. This just
I'm so sorry.
escalated.
Black baseball cap.
Yeah. So Miss Jones,
Yes, sir.
that young woman,
Yes, sir.
never heard of you.
Okay.
Never heard of you. Certainly didn't write you a check.
Okay.
So you're being charged with that.
I understand.
Okay.
Everyone was checking the area.
And
Do you
now-
have a concealed weapons permit?
I do not.
Okay. So now you're being charged with carrying a concealed firearm.
I understand.
Okay. By any chance, are you a convicted felon?
No.
Okay. Well, then you won't be charged with that. But those are the two charges you're looking at.
How long am I start this that? This is crazy. I've never been to jail. I just got out of foster care. Oh my god. I was just out of work as a correctional officer. Could you... Is there any chance that you could put my hair up, please?
Ma'am, I don't do hair. Just, we'll brush it away when we get to jail.
Okay. Is there anybody gonna be able to... I can talk to anybody?
Any drug paraphernalia, drugs in here?
No.
Don't make me dump this stuff all over. Okay.
Oh, wow. I'm really bad at jail. How many bullets were in it?
It was loaded with one in the clip.
Isn't that like extra years every bullet?
I don't believe so. No. I don't believe so. Oh, uh-oh. This just gets worse and worse.
What happened?
Possession of a firearm with an altered serial number.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna have to look it up, but I think that's a charge too.
This is not fair to me.
What? It's an altered serial number. Possession of a firearm with an altered serial number is a charge also, right?
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
What about possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony?
That's what I told
Oh
Mike.
my-
That's what I told Mike.
So you've got CCW
So
firearm.
you're trying to add charges on?
You're gonna have like 5 felony charges.
Why are you trying to make it
Hold
worse?
on, you got uttering,
Oh
concealed firearm,
Please.
altered
This
serial
is
number, I
not
think it's a
my
misdemeanor.
fault.
I don't know, I'll look it up. And then
Please.
possession of firearm during
Committing
commission
a
of a felony.
felony with a firearm.
Oh,
A felony with a firearm.
bro, how?
He would-
I don't know. She didn't have. I mean,
We'll look it up. I
Oh,
think
well,
it's
that's what.
merely possessing it while committing, because she's not using it. It wasn't used. You know, it wasn't part of that.
So there's no.
Well, what are we waiting on now?
He's calling CID. I mean, we can probably go ahead and load it up.
Yeah, I can't run this. I was gonna try to run it.
I have a question.
61 miles.
So being
Yes.
that I've never been in this situation before,
Right.
and this,
Oh, I gotta get
since
separate.
I know I'm doing it, so I take responsibility for it. But even like the gun is crazy. Like this is not fair because I have nothing to do with that. And yeah, I'll take responsibility. But
Listen.
there's no way I can get out of it because it was in my purse.
Listen, at some point, someone's going to question you, okay?
Of course.
And if you don't want to talk to us right now, that's just fine.
I can talk. What do you want me to tell you?
You didn't want to talk.
I want to talk. I didn't know this was gonna happen. This is crazy.
Listen,
I'm only 18.
the law takes us very seriously. When we read you Miranda, you say you don't want to speak until you have a lawyer. We're pretty much hands off.
I didn't
Are you-
mean with a lawyer, but with somebody. I'm very vulnerable. I've never. I just don't know what to do.
Okay. So are you saying that you do not want a lawyer and you do want to speak to us,
But what is speaking to me?
explaining your side of this?
Of course I do. I will speak to you and say my side because I deserve that.
Okay. Your exact words when I held this purse was, "It's not mine."
Yes.
I said, "What is it?" I said, "What's not yours?" You said, "What's in that purse?" That indicates to me you knew what was in that purse.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm not going to ask you questions, but if you want to tell me a story, go ahead.
No, it's not a story. I'm saying it is in my purse.
Okay.
I knew it was in my purse, but I wasn't using it. I was
No,
just.
you weren't, and I'm not accusing you of using it.
I know, but they had just put it in my purse for a second.
They,
What's our status? Are we?
we're ready to roll.
You ready?
Yeah. This is so weird.
You don't have anything on you, anything illegal, drugs, knives, anything else?
No.
Okay. If you get to the jail and you have something on you, it's going to be another felony charge. Okay.
Suspect was charged with uttering forged checks, carrying a concealed firearm, and possession of an altered firearm. Please like and subscribe.